friends. Today we are going to learn how to roll napkins with silverware inside for our restaurant. So there are some pretty easy steps to follow when rolling silverware. If you need to, you can always follow our visual that'll be right inside the materials that you'll be using. All right, so the first step is that we need to grab a napkin and we need to make sure that it is a square. Now, these napkins are quite large, as you can see. But when we start folding our napkins, we're going to need to start with a slightly smaller square. So just like we did when we were folding towels, we are going to start by folding this one in half and in half again to make a square. Now in our basket, all of our napkins are folded into these rectangle shapes. So when you pull one out, you're just going to need to make sure that it is in fact a square. All right, so let me adjust my camera so you can see what I'm doing here. All right, so we are going to start with our square napkin. And you want to make sure that it is in a diamond shape so that there's a point pointing forward and one pointing downward. And then we are going to take our knife, fork, and spoon. So knife, fork, and spoon. Now notice, my friends, that when I grab these, I am not touching the piece that's going to go into the person's mouth or the part that's going to be touching the person's food. And that's really important. You want to make sure that you don't touch the silverware over here because you don't want germs from your fingers to go onto the silverware. So when you lay them in your napkin, you're just going to lay the knife, the fork, and the spoon in the center. All right. And then we are going to take the left side of the napkin and we are going to fold it. And we are going to take the right side of the napkin and we are going to fold it to the center. And there we have our nice rolled silverware set. All right. So once again, we're going to start with our square napkin that's already been folded down. We are going to make it into a diamond, so a point up and a point down to you. We are going to grab out of our silverware basket here our knife, which I'm touching by the handle, a fork, which I'm grabbing also by the handle, and by the spoon, by the handle, set them in the center. I take the left side and I fold it over towards the center. I take my right side and I fold that towards the center. And if you have a little extra, you can always tuck that under. All right, there you have it. Folding silverware.